Everybody, John 12 back here again with another video, and today I bring you another trailer review. This week has been a pretty decent DC kind of week, and yesterday, well not yesterday, but the day before, we got the official trailer for CBS's Supergirl, and then the day after, yesterday technically, we got a new trailer for CW's newest DC program, Legends of Tomorrow. And of course, if you don't know what Legends of Tomorrow basically is, it's essentially CW's newest crossover TV show where it features villains and heroes from both The Flash and Arrow, and of course, putting them against each other, where they have to team up, go through time, and save space and reality from the criminal known as Vandal Savage, and of course, you know, all the hijinks that goes along with, you know, a team up of these types of characters. And of course, the team up consists of characters like Rip Hunter, Hawkgirl, one half of Firestorm, which is Martin Stein, the original Black Canary, reincarnated as the White Canary, ironically enough, and of course, Atom with a couple of villains like Captain Code and Heatwave, and of course we have some appearances from the Arrow and the Flash himself. Nonetheless, the trailer we got, I was really surprised to get it. I didn't really think they actually did any kind of production with the show at all. I felt like this was something that we wouldn't hear anything of until, I want to say, later, the later half of this year, or by the time earliest next year, or what have you. And the trailer was pretty epic. It was pretty well done. Of course, you can tell that a lot of the trailer is just rehashed from like other CW programs like Arrow and Flash and, you know, the various other types of things they try to have done with DC programming on CW. So you can tell that the show is still not pristine yet. There's still a lot that has to go with perfecting the show. You can tell through the visuals and just the style of how the trailer kind of goes. But then again, this is just a first look trailer. This is not like the official trailer for like the first episode that's going to come out. Of course, there's still a lot of things to go, but based off what I've seen, I'm really anticipated for this show, and that's saying a lot because this program, along with Supergirl, are two shows prior to seeing the trailers I had zero anticipation for. I personally, I'm more excited for Titans because, you know, it has Nightwing and what have you, so that's kind of like the number one show that I'm really anticipating. But there's things that are kind of getting me scared because these are shows that I'm not anticipating, that I had zero interest for, and they look awesome. So that's the question, is like, okay, how about a program that I'm really anticipating? What if the trailer sucks or something? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see with the Titans thing, which I hope is soon, especially with all this other content coming out. But nonetheless, Legends of Tomorrow is, of course, Rip Hunter going back in time and trying to get this band of heroes and villains together to try and take down Vandal Savage, who is basically destroying everything and messing with the timelines, and, you know, everything's just going out of hate. Ironically enough, the cool thing about this show is that I was really not, I didn't really think that they would come up with good reasoning behind these characters coming together, but the way they kind of explain it in this trailer makes a lot of sense. Like Black Canary, I really didn't know how they're going to bring her back because obviously she died, spoilers, in Season 3 of Arrow, so I was like, how they're going to bring her back? But apparently it's through Via Lazarus Pit, and her as a White Canary, I guess it's cool. Personally, I really don't even care what name they gave her. The point is that the actress is back. I love the actress who played her. That was like one of the biggest downfalls of Arrow Season 3, that they killed off Sarah. So now that she's back as White Canary, I'm just happy that she's in and of itself. And of course, we have the Atom, of course, Ray Palmer coming back. And we get to see his suit, the evolution of his character and his technology, which, spoilers once again, through Arrow Season 3 finale, it's hinted at the fact that he kind of exploded at the end of the episode, but apparently, based off the end of the trailer, he did not explode, he shrank, and apparently, yes, the Atom does now shrink. Of course, the visuals are still not fully there. I mean, they're obviously, this is a TV budget, they're not capable of, like, pulling off, like, Ant-Man type shit, which is sad because, you know, when you compare the two characters, Ant-Man and the Atom can shrink, the Ant-Man can shrink to the size of an ant. That's a given. But the Atom can shrink to the size of a literal atom. you know, which is the difference. But you know, once again, it's just a TV budget. But for what they were able to accomplish, I'm just glad that they finally gave the Atom to shrink. That was the number one thing I was waiting to see over the course of Arrow season 3, and we finally got it. Ironically, in a different freaking program. But that being said, I think it's pretty badass. And of course, we get Hawkgirl. Hawkgirl is obviously the newest additions to the CW universe. And I just think it's awesome that they finally brought her in there. And of course, you don't get a lot with her. She doesn't really do a lot in the trailer other than fly around with her wings and what have you. But what I've seen, I'm really excited to see where her character goes and whether or not we're going to see other characters from her race and her universe, if you will. And of course, I hope this just opens the doors for other types of characters to come in and of course, feature new characters. Because as much as I like these characters, you know, like the Atom and Sarah and Martin Stein and, you know, Captain Cold and Heatwave, even though I still don't know why the hell they're even in this team. The good thing about having characters like Rip Hunter and Hawkgirl is that they're newest additions, and that's what I want to see out of this program. I want to see newer characters that the CW can try and get in, you know, like I want to see more time traveling kind of characters like Booster Gold and what have you. I want to see some more characters from the Hawkgirl universe like Hawkman and what have you, and I want to see, you know, maybe Green Lantern or what have you. I want to see some more various characters from, you know, the DCU that they can incorporate into this program, especially seeing as how they're going to allegedly go through time and take down Vandal Savage and his, you know, his army of, you know, characters that look like from freaking G.I. Joe and what have you. I just want to see that kind of awesomeness. But overall, based on what I've seen, this show looks like it's going to be pretty boss. Personally, that's saying a lot for a guy who had zero anticipation for this show, but DC's Legends of Tomorrow definitely looks like an awesome program. I definitely will be checking out when it comes out on the CW, of course. I'll check out for future reviews of this program. But nonetheless, this has been my review of the first look trailer of Legends of Tomorrow. Let me know what you personally thought about the trailer down below. Also, what did you think about my personal review of it? And of course, if you haven't done so already, go back to my channel to check out my Arrow Season 3 finale review. And of course, check out my CBS's Supergirl first look trailer review. And obviously come back next week where I'll have my Flash Season 1 finale review. So hopefully you enjoy all this content, all these reviews I'm putting out. Comment below, let me know what you personally thought. Subscribe to my channel if you've not done so already. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Been John 12.